Netflix's top movie of all time marks a new era for anime. For years, Netflix has struggled to balance quantity with quality, often churning out an endless stream of originals that rarely left a lasting cultural mark. That all changed with the arrival of KPop Demon Hunters. What began as an intriguing experiment in anime-inspired storytelling unexpectedly grew into a worldwide phenomenon, breaking nearly every record the platform had ever set. What makes this story even more remarkable is that no one, not even Netflix itself, saw it coming. KPop Demon Hunters was positioned as just another flashy animated project, but in a matter of weeks, it dethroned Red Notice to become Netflix's most-watched movie of all time. The film's impact goes far beyond numbers. It's shaping how anime, animation, and even global entertainment will evolve in the years to come. KPop Demon Hunters shatters Netflix records. When KPop Demon Hunters debuted in July 2025, it immediately stormed Netflix's charts. Within its first month, the film racked up over 266 million views worldwide, surpassing Red Notice's once untouchable 230 million. For context, Red Notice held the crown for 4 years, despite being criticized for embodying everything wrong with Netflix's content strategy. What makes this victory even more impressive is that KPop Demon Hunters didn't just beat films, it also outperformed juggernaut series like Squid Game Season 3 and Wednesday Season 2. At their peaks, those shows delivered historic viewership numbers, yet they fell short of this unexpected animated sensation. Few could have predicted that an anime-inspired film would claim such dominance. Netflix doubled down on the hype by giving the film a 2-day theatrical release, complete with a sing-along cut that turned cinemas into KPop-fueled concert halls. To everyone's surprise, the limited event pulled in nearly $20 million and even topped the weekend box office. For Netflix, which has historically struggled to replicate theatrical success, this was unprecedented. The last time the streaming giant experimented with theaters was Glass Onion, a Knives-Out mystery, which made $15 million in 5 days. By comparison, KPop Demon Hunters surpassed that in less than half the time, proving that this wasn't just a streaming hit, it was a full-blown cultural moment. The power of originality in a world of reboots. One of the most striking aspects of KPop Demon Hunters is that it isn't a reboot, remake, or revival. In a media landscape dominated by recycled nostalgia, this original property managed to captivate global audiences with something fresh. That alone makes it a rare success story, but its massive popularity highlights a hunger for new voices in animation. Netflix has often been criticized for chasing algorithms rather than artistry. For years, it flooded its catalog with forgettable projects while struggling to create originals that stuck. KPop Demon Hunters stands apart because it feels like the kind of bold risk Netflix once became famous for. It channels the daring energy of the platform's early days while appealing to modern youth culture. Interestingly, the film wasn't even fully developed in-house. Sony Pictures Animation produced it, later selling the rights to Netflix in 2021 when theatrical futures seemed uncertain during the pandemic. At the time, streaming appeared to be the safest route. With cinemas now bouncing back, Sony's decision to sell KPop Demon Hunters looks like a costly miscalculation. Plans for sequels, merchandise, and even spin-offs of KPop Demon Hunters are already underway. Netflix, however, emerged as the clear winner. What seemed like a gamble is now evolving into a sprawling franchise. Plans for sequels, merchandise, and even spin-offs of KPop Demon Hunters are already underway. In a single stroke, Netflix proved that original animated properties could rival Hollywood's most bankable franchises, a breakthrough moment for American-made anime. Beyond the numbers, KPop Demon Hunters represents a cultural milestone, because an American-made anime that genuinely resonates with audiences on the same level as Japanese classics. Rather than merely borrowing aesthetics, the film embraces the heart of anime, storytelling through lovable characters, emotional depth, and dazzling music-driven action. Comparisons to Sailor Moon or Cardcaptor Sakura aren't exaggerated. The film captures the spirit of idol anime while blending it with the high-energy spectacle of magical girl transformations and demon-fighting action. Yet it adds a distinctly global flavor, weaving in K-pop's infectious soundscapes and performance culture to create something entirely new. Hollywood has attempted anime-style projects before, from Avatar, The Last Airbender to Devil May Cry and Star Wars Visions.